ready, lads? Here we go! Go the Cowboys! Woo!
Hey guys, Sean Media just want to do a big shout out to Rugby League Culture Lounge. All the best this year, 2020.
Alright, oh, yeah! Fuck! There we go. I was muted. Where to begin? Where to begin? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I am Nick from Australia. Welcome to the Saturday Night Football Review for round 12 of the 2023 NRL season. Indigenous round. Not a great Indigenous round if you're a Cowboys supporter. And, yeah, I'm still trying to work out what happened 2 hours ago. I'm joined by Pro Enzo Vids. Pro Enzo, I hope what happened to me tonight doesn't happen to you tomorrow, bro. How are you, man?
Oh, hope not. But yeah, nah, bro. I'm all right. I'm doing pretty well. Sorry about the Cowboys tonight. That's obviously a really tough result to take. Just don't know what's happened. I just, wasn't expecting that to actually be the result of the game of that big. So, no, that's tough, isn't it?
Yeah. No, it's very tough, and I appreciate that, Lorenzo. It means a lot, bro. We will get into it in just a moment. Hello to the live chat. We've got a big crowd building up here now. SS Storm fan, Jason Rader, Tommy Mitchell, Peripi, Cody Games PlayStation, Jim the Chooks fan, CJ Moxley, Minty Rabideau. Hello, everyone that's here. Bosky. Sorry if I missed anyone in the live chat. I'm just trying to get through as best I can. Aussie Mozzie, Luke Melbourne Storm fan. We got Will. All right. There's a couple of things that I need to address. All right. There are a couple of things that I need to just quickly address to you guys live on air right now. So, obviously, it was a very tough night for my team, the North Queensland Cowboys. Obviously, I went on a bit of a rant during the live reaction. The fan that I destroyed, it was already half broken, so I might as well just finish it off. So that was destroyed. It's broke a couple other things that were very useful, very pointless to me. I did not need them. The microphone, carrying a microphone, only cost $10 from Kmart. So to all the Karens that are saying, "Oh, how dare you smash a $90 microphone?" It's a fucking $10 microphone from Kmart. No one cares. The cunt's plastic, and the fan's like 4 years old, and it was already broken. It couldn't even stand up. So I basically destroyed shit that was going to be destroyed anyway. So who gives a crap? Now, to all the West Tigers supporters out there that were at the game tonight and that were watching my live stream online, I just want to be one of the first humble people to say congratulations. The West Tigers deserved the win. They were the better team tonight. They absolutely kicked our ass, and they deserved the win. 66-18 is not a great scoreline to lose by. It's deplorable and disgusting. And trust me, I will get into the Cowboys. Don't you worry about that. But I just want to quickly go out there and say, well done to the West Tigers. Congratulations. Well done to Luke Brooks on 200th game. I have been criticising Luke Brooks for about, I don't know how many years now, maybe 5 years, blah, blah, blah. Tonight, he made me eat my words. So well done to Luke Brooks, well done to the West Tigers. And, this hurts, this loss. This is one of the worst losses I've ever been a part of. So congratulations to all the Tigers fans. Some of the banter's been fine. There's been a lot of banter on TikTok that haven't been fine. To the people online that want to be smartasses and carry-ons, in particular on TikTok, go fuck yourself. Seriously. All the people on TikTok that are trolling, go fuck yourself. You know, we talk about mental health being very important in the world these days. Okay, the Cowboys losing by 66-18. It doesn't just hurt me as a fan, it hurts me a lot more than that. So I'm happy to cop a loss and banter, but just don't cross that fucking line. It's as simple as that. So you know what? Well done to the Tigers. Congratulations. Honestly, all that champer, congratulations. Shout out to all the Tigers supporters. They deserve that win. Well done to them. Well done.
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely.
They deserve it. Pro Enzo, you've had your fair share of Tigers fans giving it to you in the past. You know exactly what I'm talking about. But you know what? Sometimes we just got to take it on the chin and move on, right?
Yeah, that's it. I mean, I guess you'll call it both ways because of a loss like that, and you know it's not an easy result to take, but it's footy. You got to move on and go on to the next game now. So that's what Cowboys should do: move on to the next focus.
And there's a couple of certain people that are really, really taking this too far. So yeah, go fuck yourself to those people. I'm not gonna get into names. I'm not even gonna have a hint, but there's been a few certain people that have been giving it to me in a way that I think is really poor. So go fuck yourself. Anyway, Tigers 66, Cowboys 18, Storm 24, Dolphins 16. You know what? We will get to the Cowboys game, but before we do that, I want to talk about the Dolphins and Storm game first, Pro Enzo. Not the best game of football, I don't think, in terms of quality. It was a pretty underwhelming game considering the hype around it. What'd you make of the Dolphins and Storm game?
Yeah, it wasn't that great, I don't think. I think it was good for a bit because both sides were looking physical at one point. Like, I think the stage where Kafusi and the Bromwich boys were versing the ex-teammates of the Storm, and that sort of battle was good for a little bit there. But I think the game itself was just not great, and I think it sort of failed to live up to its hype. So it wasn't the best game of footy.
You know, I think Felice Kafusi might be in a bit of trouble, Pro Enzo. That late shot in the first half, opening 2 minutes, I think it was on Christian Welsh. He might be in doubt for Origin now.
Yeah, that's on him because he did that, and that's just, the tackle he did, or I should say what the hit he did was not on, so it's definitely worth a suspension.
Yeah, no, I hope Kafusi gets off because we want the best players playing Origin, but I think what Kafusi did tonight was way out of line, man.
Yeah, the swinging arm was ridiculous.
Right in the head too.
Yeah.
Might be in trouble, Kafusi. We'll find out tomorrow. Someone just asked me, am I going to next week? Okay, so basically, I booked this a while ago. Next Friday night, May 26th, I'll be at the Eels and Cowboys game. I'll be with Pro Enzo, the man himself, CJ, the King, all that champer, Luke Melbourne Storm fan, maybe a few others. But yes, I will be at the Eels Cowboys game next week. It's going to be a good time. Dolphins, bro, their first half was horrible. But look, if I'm being honest, bro, Melbourne Storm's second half didn't score a single point. I thought they were horrible in the second half, Melbourne.
Yeah, they were. Their drop-off was really bad. And I was getting the vibe of how the Dolphins could come back against the Titans sort of thing. That's what I thought at that stage. But, I think the Storm I think their first half saved them when they were, playing great footy in the first half. But I think the second half was just a clock off, really. So they're lucky to hang on for that long. But, yeah, Dolphins gave them a real run for their money, didn't they?
Yeah, no, absolutely. The Dolphins came back late, trying to give Melbourne a bit of a scare, but they just didn't have They just don't have that superstar player that could do it. And Craig Bellamy was pissed off the whole second half. He did not look happy at all, and I don't blame him. I don't blame Bellamy. Melbourne have got some issues still for sure, bro. They've definitely got some issues. Second half, they were horrible. First half, they looked pretty good. Yeah. I'll tell you what, we'll go through the try scores. So for Melbourne, tries to Warbrick, Munster, Eli Katoa, and Remus Smith. And for the Dolphins, a double to Jermaine Asako and one try to Cody Nikorima. I'll tell you who really impressed me tonight. It's Remus Smith in the centres. Thought he played really well, Pro Enzo.
Yeah, he did. Well, he did great, I thought. His defense is obviously a strong part of his game, but his attack also is also very good. So Remus had a great game for the Storm, I thought, as well.
Yeah, no, I thought Remus Smith had a very good game. And I'll tell you what's interesting. The Dolphins did not go with Valance Tiware for some reason. They kept him out of the team. He would have been up against. I'm pretty sure he would have been up against him.
Yeah, I think he would have been actually because Branko Lee got his spot instead for some reason. But yeah,
it was average. It was average, bro.
Yeah.
It was average, Branko Lee.
He was, yeah. So I would have that balanced in there instead.
Oh, bro, get Valance Tiware in there. He's a big unit. He reminds me a bit like a Talakai or a big Conrad Hurrell type player. Defensively, apparently, he's where he has issues, but get him in there, bro. He killed it in his debut. Give him another game.
Yeah, no, I think he deserves another opportunity in first grade. So if he gets that, then that's what he deserves. I feel like.
Branko Lee's garbage. So I'm sorry, Branko Lee is just garbage. He's not a good player. He was about 3 years ago, but not anymore.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Just to let you know, Nick, your mic or audio is not going well for the video.
My audio, really?
It's fuzzing out a bit, sort of thing.
Let me just double check it here. I'll just reconnect it. It doesn't sound like it's coming from me, which is surprising. I think it's coming from you.
No, shit, I'm not too sure. Let me just fix something.
It might be you, bro. I'm not too sure. Yeah, it's definitely not me because I was quiet and making that weird noise. Do you have earphones or I'm not sure what it is. I don't think it's my connection because, believe it or not, I haven't unplugged my microphone since the morning, I don't think. We'll get from
yeah.
Oh, there we go.
I think it's I think it's my phone because it's low percentage, so that's why I did that. But my bad, yeah.
Oh yeah, get the charger.
Yeah, no, it's working now.
Yeah, that's a lot better. Yeah, look, Dolphins Storm. I think it was better than the Sharks Knights game. That Sharks Knights game was deplorable. I hated watching that game. It was horrible. This game was probably a little bit better than that. Who would you say was the Dolphins' best? Obviously, they were beaten tonight, but who would you say was their best player?
I got to say, I think Kenny Bromwich had a good game for the Storm. For the Dolphins. I thought Marshall King gave it a real go as well, but I think the best player out there, I'd have to say probably Marshall King. Yeah, I think he gave it a real go tonight.
I'll probably just go with Asako. He scored 2 tries and he looked dangerous tonight, Asako. I thought he had a really strong game. Asako was good. Nikorima as well. He did some good things tonight too, I thought.
Yeah, Nikorima was good actually. He gave it a real crack, I thought. So he did well.
It was a tough night for the Dolphins. They tried to make a bit of a late comeback, but it was just too little too late in the end. Melbourne Storm just too good. Who would you give the man of the match to tonight out of the Dolphins Storm game?
For me, Remus Smith. I think Remus Smith was the player of the match for this one. Yeah, look, he just had a good game. I think he can do some good things, and tonight was one of his best performances of the year. So I'd give him my man of the match.
Yeah, I'll probably go Remus Smith as well, but I just want to give a quick mention to Nick Meaney. He doesn't do anything wrong at fullback. He's just getting better and better, Nick Meaney. I thought he was good. And, Munster as well was very solid too.
Yeah, Munster is always consistent, as always.
Well done on the Melbourne Storm. They now go to what, 5th on the live ladder, 7 wins and 4 losses. So good on the Storm. All right, let's go back to it. I don't even want us to talk about it. Depression. West Tigers 66. North Queensland Cowboys 18. This was disgusting, Brad. Disgusting. Look, if we had lost the game, then we lose the game. But to lose like that, conceding 30 was bad. Then 40. Then it got to 50, which just killed me. And then it got to 60. 66. Bro, this game killed the fuck out of me.
Oh, it would have for sure.
I don't have a fucking clue what to say. I watched the press conference. I thought it was a really weak press conference. They just said, oh, yeah, the Tigers, they had all the momentum from the start. They had more running, better running. Do something about it. Apparently, now, this is what I've been this was reported on Fox League. Apparently, Todd Payton sprayed him at halftime. Apparently, the whole team got sprayed. Apparently, Peter Hiku got sprayed in particular. Apparently, he was pointed out. Mate, this was deplorable, bro. What were your thoughts? I mean, I know you picked the Tigers on Tuesday, Lorenzo, but did you see this coming?
No, because I thought Tigers would win by 4 points, and I didn't think that it'd ever be a 13-plus game or like a blowout scoreline. But I don't know. The Cowboys have just dropped off so much. It's just something I don't understand because, like, just at this time last year, we were talking about how good the Cowboys' defense was and how they're the best defensive team in the competition. Like this time last year, now it's like it's just become one of the worst. So I don't understand what's going on there from 12 months later, but it's really concerning, and I don't know how Todd Payton gets them up again, but I don't know. They're just not working together, and for some reason, there's more errors in that team than there was last year. So, I mean, Tigers played well, but I think Cowboys and their errors let them get more points than they actually created themselves. So it's a bit disappointing.
I'm not going to take anything away from the Tigers. Like I said before, they deserve the win. Congratulations. But do you think some of the Cowboys' defensive decisions made the Tigers look good? Because some of those tries they scored were so soft.
Yeah, I think so. Because I think if Cowboys held the ball for most of the time, they would have prevented most of those tries there. But like some of Tom Deaton's passes were awful. And just some really poor, I guess, decisions made was costly for the Cowboys too.
It was just lack of possession as well. Like I think the Cowboys had maybe 2 sets in the first 15 minutes or something, or whatever it was. It was crazy. And 2 weeks in a row, we let a front rower score the first try, which is so annoying. DeBellin last week, Stefano this week. It's really annoying. Yeah, no, that was great. I'm so hurt and broken from this match. I don't even know if I can criticize anyone because they just got beat 66-18. I think criticizing the whole team probably isn't the right thing to do at the moment, to be honest. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I think every player should feel accountable to the loss tonight. So, yeah, definitely all the players need to refresh and just need to acknowledge their errors and their loss, I think.
Yeah. Look, it's really hard to give a shout out to anybody because everyone was so bad. But the one player that I will give a rap to, I want to give a rap to Luciano Leilua, man. First game back since the prelim final, scored a try. I thought Leilua played great for us.
Yeah, he was good. And you know what? I think he actually had a good game because I won't lie, I was a bit concerned about his fitness after coming back from such a long time. But no, he gave it a real go. I thought he actually made some good runs and obviously scoring a try was a good to score in your return game as well. So no, he played well.
Yeah, and I'll tell you this. Next week, the Cowboys get back Jason Tamalolo. They get back Griffin Neem. So they get some big names there. Tamalolo's a huge in next week. Now, we play Parramatta next week down at Combank. Like I said before, we're all going to be there. Provenzo, I guarantee you this. I guarantee the Cowboys will be a completely different team next week. You won't see this performance again. And the Cowboys will be 10 times better next week. They'll be so fucking different next week. And after what happened tonight, wouldn't be surprised if an ambush is coming next week because there's no way they'll play like that again.
Oh, I hope so. I hope they do go to Parramatta and beat them because that would be a great sight to see. But yeah, I think, like I said, I think the Cowboys just need to refresh and go again for the next week and put all their focus into the Para game. So I hope you're right. I hope they do come out a different side and feel a lot more, I guess, as the Cowboys we all know they should be. So hopefully that's what happens.
And you know what? Ruben Cotter's one of our best players. I wouldn't even be surprised if Queensland don't pick him.
Yeah, me neither, to be honest, actually.
They've got so many forwards that are in better form.
Yeah, look, Cotter's a great player.
It's going to be interesting.
Wrong, but yeah, exactly. It's huge.
It's going to be really interesting to see what happens next week. So hopefully things get better, but after tonight, nothing can get worse than tonight.
Well, I hope not, because if that's the worst, then it's not going to be good.
I don't think anything will ever be worse than that. Like, that's fucked. I think that's the biggest reality check possible, and there needs to be a few changes next week, without a doubt. I don't know. Now the West Tigers, mate, good on them. Bloody good on them. What about Luke Brooks? That was his best game of his life, I swear.
It's his best game since his debut game in 2013, it feels like. Yeah, well, no, that's good because I think after, I guess, long time of fouling and having all his other stuff go on with him, I think it's good that he finally had a game where he feels like he could play that sort of footy. So, no, Brooks was great, and that's a good game to have and win to have in your 200th game.
The whole Tigers team was good. I mean, I can't really name a bad player from the Tigers. I really can't. Like, Buller improving as a young fella. Fucking Starfatoa, the game of his life.
Jesus, right?
They all did, bro. They all did. Stefano was on a mission. Cowboys need to look at themselves in the mirror and go, what the fuck are we doing? We need to wake up. West Tigers tonight, bro, they were incredible, bro.
They were, yeah. And yeah, I think they are really are improving. Like the last month or so, they've really found a new sort of life of footy. So they're definitely finding some form now under Sheens, and they look more comfortable, it feels like.
Yeah. No, good on them, bro. They deserved the win. They kicked our ass. They were the better team. Congrats to the Tigers. Congratulations. All right. Like, I don't want to be here much longer. I'm done with this fucking game. It's the worst game I've ever seen. Dare I say, might be the worst Cowboys game in the club's history. Definitely be in the top 3 for me. But be interesting. What are we now? What's that put us? 5-7?
Yep, it is 5-7.
Still only one game out of the 8. So,
Right.
I'm going to be very optimistic. I don't think this loss puts us out of finals. A lot of people are going to say, the Cowboys are going to come back to top 8 now, blah, blah, blah. We'll see. We will see. I still have full faith in the boys. I think we can bounce back next week. you got to remember as well, the West Tigers are the Cowboys bogey team. Our record against the Tigers is horrible. Light card oval record is like 2 wins there since the year 2000. I am not going to write off the Cowboys at all. I think we can still play finals, but we need to fucking sort some shit out quick. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a long season. And probably, so you know this as well. You win 2 games, you're pretty much 1 game out of the 8 anyway.
Well, like if you have a close comp this year, then yeah, it's like, 1 win can change the whole sort of perspective. So yeah, I mean, they're still in it, the Cowboys.
Like, look at this. Dolphins are in 6, 14 points. Cowboys are in 14th on 10 points. It's 2 games.
It's crazy how close the comp is this year. So anything can happen.
Bro, look at this. If the Eagles win next week and the Cowboys win, like the winner of that game next week could go to 9th. If the Dolphins lose to the Dragons next week, the winner of Eagles, Cowboys win 1 game out of the 8. It's ridiculous. It's so close. And have a look at fucking first. 5 teams are on fucking first. 16 points.
That's unbelievable, isn't it? That's actually crazy.
The comp hasn't been this good since 2018.
Yeah, well, that's the last closest comp I've seen, I think.
Absolutely insane. And I'll tell you what's even more fucked. The Bulldogs are last on 8 points. They're 2 games from 8. Like, that's just crazy.
Yeah, that's just... It's unbelievable how it's working this year. I will say that.
You have 1 week and you win next week, you're 1 game out of the 8. It's ridiculous. All right. Guys, Pro Enzo, thanks for coming on tonight, bro. Really appreciate your time for the Saturday football review, bro. It means a lot.
Yeah, no worries, bro. It's always good to come on for the Saturday football review. And, yeah, look, better luck to the Cowboys next time. Hopefully they win while we're all at that game next week.
We're all going to be there, so let's just hope. Also, guys, the late night show, I've changed it to tomorrow night. Tonight's just not a good night to do it. I've had a few issues go on behind the scenes. So I'm aiming for 7:20, 7:30 tomorrow night, finish around 9 o'clock. So late night show will be tomorrow night for about an hour and a half or so. If you want to come on a late night show tomorrow night, send me a DM on Instagram and I'll get you on tomorrow night for the late night show. So that'll be tomorrow night around 7:30. I'm still working out times and I'll see who's coming on. I've got to work it all out. But anyway, thanks to Pro Bits for coming on the review. Thanks to everyone in the live chat. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Have a better Saturday night than me. And see you guys in the next one. Full time. Tiger 66, Cowboys 18, Storm 24, Dolphins 16.